Are Muslims getting 72 virgins in heaven? All right, many people ask me this question. Yes, but not all Muslims shall get the 72 virgins in heaven. The Quran says in heaven, Allah shall give beautiful companions, all right, to Muslim men, not just all Muslim men who died in defending Allah, who died in battle. All right, so we have the jihadis, we have the ISIS, we have the Boko Haram, we have the Al Qaeda, all right, and other Islamic terrorist groups. All right, so these people, they are not practicing anything outside the Quran. In fact, according to the Quran, they are the real and faithful Muslims. No wonder some of these people, when they attack a territory and they realize that there are certain Muslims who are mingling themselves with Christians, they are going against the Quran. Quran chapter 5 verse 51 says that do not take the Christians and the Jews as allies. What this means is that don't take them as your friends. They are not your friends. So meaning, if these people who are faithful Muslims doing what the Quran commanded them to do, doing what the teachings of the Prophet, because Islam started as what? A movement, a military movement. And the agenda is that they must enter every family, whether by whatever means, okay? Because giving birth plenty cannot let them dominate. They understand that giving birth plenty is only producing beggars, all right? So now, the only way they can reduce, okay, the number of Christians is to make sure that they force them into their religion or to buy them. So don't take them as friends. So if they see you as a Muslim who wants peace, in fact, I really appreciate and respect Muslims who don't follow some of these demonic teachings. They will see you as unbeliever. You don't believe in the teachings of your Quran. So they will unalive you or even add you to the believers. They will preach Islam to you again to make sure that you become extremist. Quran 9 the verse 29 says that fight those who do not believe in Allah. So if I don't believe in Allah and I'm worshiping my God like a Christian now, they are supposed to fight me. That is what the verse is saying. So these guys take these verses and they are doing the command of Allah. If you ask them that what they are doing is good, they will tell you that Allah knows best. That's why Allah told them to do what? To buy you. Sahih Muslim 2167 says that do not greet Christians and Jews. So if you meet a Christian, you are not supposed to greet him. Do you know why? The person is the enemy of Allah. So the people who are promised, 72 virgins are the people who fight, okay, who terrorize. And in fact, based on Islamic sources, they are the real, faithful, loyal Muslims. If you say you want peace, you are denying the word of Allah. But according to Islam, they shall be married in heaven. All right, they will also enjoy companions. But those who have the 72 are the extremists. Okay, so now many young people are motivated by the agenda that they shall have 72 virgins. Okay, if they fight and even die for the sake of Allah. Number two, they are going straight to heaven once they die in the battle for Allah. So some people are kind of happy. They want to put their life in danger. Sometimes you wonder what comes over. You see young people with guns, okay, and then they are they are putting their life in line just to make sure that they are pie for the sake of Allah. That's why sometimes when you go against the Sharia and then other stuff, listen, your parents and your loved ones will stand and stone you. The reason being that they are buying you so that you can go to heaven. They don't want you to spoil in the hands of the devil. So they want to unalive you according to their law. With that one, they are saving your soul for unaliving you. My God. So when I was a Muslim, we were taught that we shall get married in heaven. Virgins, our malams used not to tell us the difference. They will just tell us you shall have 72 virgins. Or for instance, you will hear malams telling their wife that I have your heaven's key under my foot. So you have to respect me. If you don't respect me and do what I want, I will deny you of that key. Because of this threat, their women are being maltreated every single day and they cannot say anything because they don't want to miss heaven. Are you getting what I'm saying? If you study Islam very well, a lot of things are just around marriage, sleeping, knacking, in a lot of things. Like everything is just around that. So a lot of people are motivated, into that. That's why they marry more than one wife, and then, my God. Now there are so many things about heaven according to Islam. All right, so when they describe how their heaven is going to be, you realize that we and Muslims are not going to the same heaven. Their heaven is different. Now, the reason is this. A human being is a spirit. I've explained this before, who is in a body. Everything we are doing, eating, having sex, doing all kinds of things, is to fulfill this natural body. Now, where we are going to when we die, this body cannot go there. That's why when you die immediately, this body doesn't follow you. Your spirit body goes to heaven. All right, so you won't take this body to heaven. So because of that, knocking, I don't believe there is knocking. Do you understand what I'm saying? Jesus said this in Matthew 22, the verse 29 to 30. He said, in heaven, there shall be nothing like marriage or giving to marry. We shall be like angels, spirits. Okay? This explains the fact that you are a spirit living in a body. So spirits don't knock. Are you getting what I'm saying? Angels don't knock. Okay, if only angels are knock, somebody, okay, what of the angels that came and started making love? They became Nephilims. They were not real angels. They were a breed. They were corrupted spirits, breed between humans and spirits. So because they have a touch of this body, that's why they were giants. They started sleeping. But a real spirit, okay, as angels, they don't sleep with people. And the Bible says we shall be like angels, meaning they shall be nothing like married. Somebody will be like, what is enjoyment in heaven then? According to the realm in heaven, we are suffering. I'm telling you, you have to eat indomie. It is, even in Islam, they tell you in heaven, everything you want, it will come into your mouth. Listen. Heaven, there's nothing like that. Something more special, because the more we eat in heaven, the more we shit. Meaning there shall be toilet in heaven. Because anyone who eats must shit. When we sleep with each other in heaven, meaning you'll get pregnant, children will be crying in heaven like that. No. There is a different realm. I cannot describe that, but there will be a realm that makes you to love God, to enjoy life more than the things we are calling enjoyment here.